What's up, guys? Coach Vassar. Thank you for joining me with OTF Audio Daily Beats. As always, if you're new, appreciate you tuning in. Listen to me talk about these workouts. Find value in them? Great. Let me know. Information is in the description to support me. And as always, if you have any feedback, let me know. For those of you in the US, wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. If you celebrated on Thursday, spend time with your families. Please enjoy it. If you happen to be coaching this day, we have a very fun 3G only template. I know on this day I will be doing a turkey trot run with my wife and my 2.5-year-old, and then I'll be coaching the last two classes at my studio. The joys of the head coach position. Anyways, enough rambling about that. Strength across the board. We're going to see every 2 minutes, you're either going to hit incline or body weight movements for the treads and the rowers. And then we're working together for a high energy 14-minute block. On the floor, it's total body strength and stability work on the floor. Okay. So treads and rowers, 14 minutes. They choose their intensity that they maintain or adjust throughout, but it's listed as EMOM every minute on the minute. However, it's actually E2MOM every 2 minutes on the minutes. So 3, 2, 1, go. They can clear out the screen. At minute 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 is when they are going to make a change. So on the treadmills, the idea is an incline surge. So raise it by at least 1% or higher. All right. It's up to them. The range, how much they add, is completely up to them. But the challenge is, can you keep their speed rather than slow down? All right. Now, because we're trying to keep their speed for 14 minutes, most people might just hold their base or just below it. Okay. Obviously, if they're able to hold something higher than that, then that might be their new base, actually. So uh, on the rowers, it's the same idea, but we're looking at how much distance can you get where every 2 minutes you have to get off the rower and do 12 squat jacks, then get back on while your legs are tired and get back to work. Okay. You'll probably see in the range of, I want to say, like 2,000 to maybe 3,000-ish meters, because you think about the transition time, getting off the rower and back on. It's going to take most people about 45 seconds. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 6 rounds. That in itself right there, you're looking at 6 minutes off the rower transitioning. So really they only get 8 minutes. So 2,000 to 3,000 meters, it is realistic to see. Okay, not too much to really break down on there, but the big thing, of course, is just hold people accountable. As soon as they hit that 2-minute mark, get off, get the movements on, strap in, and encourage them to get moving at a lower intensity. And then once they've found their breath, pick up that work. And then by that point, it's going to be the next time for them to get off the rower, right? So just nonstop high energy motivation from you is going to be very key on that. Now, for the weight floor, we're going to see back-to-back work for 14 minutes. Everything is at 8 reps, but we're going to see alternating lateral lunge to an upright row for 8 total reps, paired up with the dumbbell bridge hold tricep extension. So from the first movement, step out, come back, upright row, that's 1. Other side, there's 2. And then they'll take it to the floor with 2 dumbbells. Hips go up, posterior chain activated, elbows tucked, dumbbells to the shoulders, extend up, tricep extension. Do those 2 movements, catch the breath. Okay. Then we're going to see high plank pull through paired up with the bridge hold, single arm close grip chest press. So between the pull through and that single arm work, a lot of hip stabilization is going to be involved here. So trying to target the core for that movement. So yes, we are going to feel the core if they do it right. But of course, with that single arm press work, chest, tricep. And then the final one, we're going to see tall kneeling hammer curls paired up with the bridge hold and pullover. So from the knees position, elbow tucked in, hammer curls, getting that big squeeze all the way stretch at the bottom. And then the bridge hold pullover. Now we're hitting the upper back as we get that big stretch back and then come back up and then rest. We'll repeat all that sequence until the finisher, which is the squat, hold, squat, jacks. So they start in that bottom squat position or as low as they comfortably can. They stay low as the feet go out and back in. Very similar to the finisher for capture the flag, where that's what members are supposed to do, but usually they just cheer each other on, which, hey, that's part of the fun of capture the flag. And that's really it for that Thursday workout for Thanksgiving. So very short video on this one because once again, treads and rowers, they're choosing their intensity that they could try to maintain and be able to come back to after every 2 minutes of a surprise thing. So there you go. I did forget to mention that on the incline surge, it's for 30 seconds. So bump it up, and then at the 2:30 mark, the 4:30, the 6:30, the 8:30, the 10:30, the 12:30 mark, remind them to bring it back down to their flat road or whatever incline they happen to be at, like if they're a power walker. So yeah, fun, exciting. When it comes to the bikes and striders, just add gear on the surges and then come back. So maybe they're holding their base gear throughout, or like a very conservative push, and then they add one gear or more for those 30 seconds and come back to what they were before. Anyways, that's it. Happy November. Yay. Coach it down.